welcome to the show. This is what we know. 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 Yeah. This is what we know.
That was nothing but to use against me. But respectfully, I felt like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. That's why in the scene, I told Kendra. So Kendra, I told you about that. But it still feels like a blindsided jab.
No, I just didn't remember. Joc'S tell me a lot of stuff, so it's like I just.
You remember? You just didn't remember the name.
I didn't remember the name. I remember he hooks me with people all the time, but I just didn't. I don't remember her name. He told me about it. Like,
well, it wasn't even 2 and 2. It was why they tell her about this girl, and they're like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "Kendra, that's Mita, who I told you about." And so now she's like,
and so people like to, because I've been like just seeing my comment, all the miserable people. They like, "Oh, you knew this," that. I'm like, "No, girl. I don't sit on social media all day, or I don't sit and gossip and do all that all day." So he told me about somebody. I'm expecting a phone call like anybody else do who want to, use me as their lawyer. I didn't get it. I move on.
I never gave her your number. I gave you her number.
Well, the point is this.
And you never called her, so.
Because that's not the way I do. I don't call. I mean, people come to me and they use my services. That's the way that really.
I wanted to leave it in I want to leave the power with you.
But
not her calling you. If you wanted to, say, you know what?
That's fine. In the scene, though, I just did. I didn't put 2 and 2 together because I'm just like, what? And then when he explained it, I'm like, oh, okay, but at this point, it ain't even about that. It's about her timeline, and I'm not sure if
What does the timeline actually matter? Should it?
No, I mean, shit. If he told you especially if he told you already what it was. I mean, you should have. If the timeline was that serious, you should have nipped that in the bud before you married the guy. Then, like, you shouldn't even marry him.
I mean, it's going to end anyway because she's already saying that. Fuck, marriage doesn't cure and all this crazy ass shit. Hey man, listen. At least you know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Is it an ego thing? My whole thing is that, okay, I can understand you feeling some kind of way, but to start talking about ending it already, because especially if I'm already putting my cards on the table with you, you dig what I'm saying? This is that shit what I be talking about, these professional time wasters. She's a fucking professional time waster.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? And
she married him like most girls, well, not just girls, probably people in general. Probably just marry him the fact that she has the title of a wife. So regardless of all the bullshit that you have, you know what? I'm about to get the title as a wife,
Joc too old to be making these stupid ass mistakes. Fuck that lawyer. I would not have married a lawyer. That would have been one of my motherfucking pet peeves right there. You cannot be working as a fucking lawyer. We got my man, Black Man Unfiltered.
Black Man. About Young Joc, man. Young Joc has a issue. He's been, like Nidra said, Young Joc has been throwing that dick from the free throw line for a very long time. Yeah. And he decided to settle down, and when he did, he settled down with a lawyer. Lord have mercy. Not only a lawyer that don't don't love herself, because she got those bat wings on her eyes right now. She got that long weave down her back. And if you take that, I'm serious. Like if you take that wig and them eyelashes off, she probably like Jimmy Walker.
Hell yeah.
Fresh out the shower, no wig, no eyelashes.
Or Ned DeWine though.
yeah, Ned DeWine, right? And so. Joc, man, I think Joc for years also people questioned his sexuality. You remember he went through that phase where he was perming his hair, and
he had that perm. He looking like a single mama, strong black single mama.
Yeah, and then he like an auntie at the family reunion cooking the real.
Somebody's aunt.
And so man, so it's up and down. It's a weird couple, but at the end of the day, if I'm married to you right now, my wife knows. If we're in a public setting and we're talking to family, it's okay to talk about some things. But we got to have some boundaries. You're not gonna get on this live with me talking about, you know what? I don't want your son. No, bitch. We're not gonna do that. You're not gonna just try to embarrass me, because if you do, then the marriage gonna go through. We're gonna go through a little bad area. We're gonna go through a little bad spot, because I'm gonna tell you, hey, listen, whoa, wait a minute. I don't want my daughters to look like no mannequin either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at you. You want your daughter to grow up and have self. And I don't care what nobody say. When it comes out, these goddamn lashes that look like African handprints coming out the side of their head. I don't care. I'm gonna say what it is, man. Some women just hate themselves. They just fucking hate themselves. It's self-hate. And you know what? They talk about me. Oh, here I go. God, I knew I said I wasn't gonna do this. I said it, but here you go. You know, these women out here, they'll say these things. They'll say, I love myself. Look at me. I'm sexy. Oh my God. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. But no, you hate yourself. And they talk about men, black men. I just can't believe how black men be talking about these black women and talking down on them. Men, they just have self-hate. When they talk about black women, it's self-hate. No. Y'all hate each other. Let me tell you why. Because anytime you look in the mirror and you know, and you say, hey, and you know, I done got disturbed. That was a pretty woman on that picture. Who's that, Nidra? Oh, hey, Nidra. So you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, and you become a different person to be accepted in this society. That means I don't want my daughter to be that way either. I want my daughter to love herself. I want her to love herself to the point where she don't have to do that. She don't have to go and get red, blue hair just to fit in. But when she step into the room, her aura creates a classiness that makes those others, separates her from those women. Why would you want to be? I told my daughter this. She's 19, and I try to teach her something every day. Baby, why do you want to be a part of the crowd when you should have the crowd following you? Why would you want to be in a circle with these women when you can simply just go and have your own circle? That's just like us on this panel right now. You know, we joke around and we laugh, but we're men. We take care of our children. We know how to be serious. We know how to laugh. We know how to have fun. CJ, Rob, JT, we know how to be men. And right now, if we were to go and have a meeting for men, I know when I walk into that meeting, I'm not going to be over there with Pookie and Ray Ray. Now I can instill in Pookie and Ray Ray, but I'm not going to be in the behavior of Pookie and Ray Ray. See the difference?
Right. Yeah.
So I'm here to teach. I'm not here to leach. Oh, I need to write that down.
There you go, right there.
Because what happens is when I walk into the room, I'm gonna be like, hey, guess what, guys? Listen, this is what we can do better, right? Because I once was a Pookie and Ray Ray. So what happens is I went out through my dick from the free throw line, and then now you get a rebound that you don't want.
Yeah.
Right? Which will be that baby with a woman. You gotta deal with this woman for the rest of your child's life. You got to deal with a woman that you only wanted for 15 minutes. Now you got to deal with her for 18 years. Ain't that a bitch? It's like robbery. You can go rob a bank. It'll take you 15, 20 minutes to rob the bank, but they're going to give your ass 20 years.
20 years in there for...
To have a baby with a woman, it's like to have a baby with a woman you don't love, that you don't want, that you don't desire. It's like a prison sentence. You went in for 25 minutes, bust you a nice little nut, your stroke game was strong, and then she come to you later, 6 weeks later, baby, I'm pregnant, and I'm keeping it. It's yours. We're in a society right now that we need to get better at this, because right now it don't stop at men that make 40,000 a year, 60,000. We just saw Kanye. Kanye just got charged. Told him you're gonna pay 200,000 a month in child support to a billionaire.
Hold on, black man. I thought we didn't hold men accountable. Did you just hold a man accountable?
I did. Look at Nidra. Yeah. Look what Nidra just said. Nidra just said wearing lashes and putting on makeup used to be done on occasions to enhance your natural features. Nowadays, some of these teenagers and children act like they can't go 3 days without. Nidra, thank you so much. I went to my son's basketball game, and the girl that was the water girl, you know, the girl that want to be out there with all the niggas. She was out there giving them water, had lashes like this.
Yep.
She didn't even see the fucking water bottle. I'm like, how old is this child? Was she 14?
Looking like Snuffleupagus.
You know, back in the day, you remember the girls back in our day, 13, 14 years old, they ain't act like grown-ass women with lashes on. They was running around, you slap them on their ass, they act a little massive, a little bit, you slap them on their ass and pull them up behind the air conditioning unit, play their cat, send them back in the yard. Now, you know, it's a girl.
You got 12-year-olds wearing heels to school.
Bro, it's a girl at my job. She talking, I can't. I said, bitch, what's wrong with you? I'm thinking something wrong. Somebody broke in the building. What's wrong with you? She said, oh my God, I got to get my lashes filled. I'm going to call in tomorrow. If I don't get my lashes, that lady ain't the other day do my lashes, I'm calling in tomorrow. I cannot be out here looking like this. And I asked her, I said, do you hate yourself? She said, you always starting shit. I said, I'm not starting. I'm just asking you. You don't like what God gave you? You don't like that? And you got all this stuff in your head, ma'am.
It's a protective style.
Yes, you look like an animated Indian with all this fucking hair in your head and these lashes coming out your goddamn head. You look horrible.
Man, it's a protective style, bro.